Johnny and I had a really, really incredible working relationship. And when Brazzers was starting to shoot a lot, I was starting to book Johnny a lot with Brazzers. So I decided I was going to be a baller. I was going to fly to Montreal, meet the guys from Menwin Brazzers in person. And I was going to come back to LA with this great contract for Johnny. And he was going to get X amount of scenes for this much money. He was going to pick who he's working with. It was going to be amazing. And it worked. And it was amazing. And our friendship just grew. And we always had goals for each other. We always had goals for ourselves. We always motivated each other to reach these goals. And now let's flash forward to now. So I got to tell some great Johnny stories on set. He was laughing because, he and I, somebody will remember one story and somebody will remember another. So he was laughing. He told me funny stories that I blocked out of my mind because maybe they were funnier for me than him. But we had an awesome scene. We had a ton of fun on set. And now this is my second sex scene back in the business. So, and I'm shooting all of these for my own company and for myself and for you. But what I'm really getting into the space, the mental space, the mindset at this point is I am starting to remember the unique situations that I felt when I was in the business that kept me in the business for so long. And I find myself now, as you're older, as you want to live in a place of gratitude, and as you want to be more open-minded, I find myself appreciating them on a whole nother level. Let me give you an example. When you're doing a sex scene and you really enjoy the partner that you're working with, of course, time flies when you're having fun. So sometimes before the scene, now, of course, I'm producing this, so I'm setting the times here, but I know that we don't need more than 30 minutes of hardcore footage. Most directors will only get 20, but I like to have at least 30 because I want to have the best of the best to work with when it comes down to the editing process. So more is always better. So we get to about the 35-minute point, and Chris Streams is shooting camera for me on this. So I'm going back and forth between Chris Streams and Holly Randall. And I love working with both of them. And they both have such a different edge and a great mind for the light and things that I really love that make my pictures unique. And so Chris stops us. And he's like, all right, we got 35 minutes. And Johnny and I just busted up laughing. And I looked at Chris and I said, Chris, there's no way you have 35 minutes. I know you only have like 6 minutes and you're planning on looping this shit, but you can't do that. It's my production. He's laughing. Tony Flush is on set being my production manager that day. He's laughing. Johnny and I are just laughing. That's something I forgot. I forgot how fun it is to have sex with somebody that you love. You love having sex with them. You love creating this product. You can't believe how fast time goes. I forgot that your mind actually stops for that period of time and you're not thinking about anything else, let alone being aware of the time. And so for years, I told my friends doing scenes, which is such a great escape for me because it would just be like when my mind was blank and I was just truly living in that moment. And I was with my friends yesterday and I expressed this same reminder of like, oh my gosh, I'm having so much fun on set. And come on. Most of us like having sex. Let's face it. Okay. If you could pick beautiful houses to do it in and you could have your makeup done and wear great lingerie with this hot guy, wouldn't you want to do it? Yes.
This is the life I chose.